Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. This is Taimur, and 2024 is just a few weeks away. And if you're deciding upon a career and you've chosen cloud and cloud security, then you've made the right choice. Why I'm going to be showing you in this video. One of the big reasons the cloud computing market is going to be really great in 2024, even with all the economic uncertainty and downturn. Why? Because of simple thing AI. AI is becoming more and more like a crazy. The market is going like at a completely insane rate. And AI is pushing cloud adoption also. Previously, cloud was more focused on digital transformations, in 2020, 2021. But with the rise of AI, a lot of companies want to deploy AI on cloud computing platforms because they don't want to do it in-house, right? Simply because of the amount of data and the amount of processing that AI needs. No company wants to do this in-house because it will be too cost prohibitive. So this is why AI is pushing the cloud, and the more cloud you adopt, the easier it's going to become to actually launch AI applications. So the cloud computing and cloud security is going to be market is really it's a good career choice if you're thinking of choosing going along this road in 2024. And what I want to talk about today in this video is the cloud security trends for 2024. Like what are the key areas which, in my opinion, 100% subjective, my opinion, what are the key areas which you want to focus on in cloud security in 2024? Okay, before we move ahead, please do like and subscribe to this channel. I talk on a weekly basis about things like cloud security, AI, and cybersecurity career advice. So the first trend I want to talk about very predictably is generative AI in the cloud. Now, unless you have been living like under a rock, once ChatGPT came out, the whole world has gone a bit insane about generative AI and how to enforce it. Be it text, be it video, every sector has gotten impacted. All the big powerhouses like AWS, Google, Azure, Oracle, all of them are deploying their own like generative AI capabilities. Okay, and so, if you're working in the cloud, believe me, in one way or the other, you are going to be impacted by generative AI. So, this is a time to get up on it, okay? And I mean, learn it in a proper way, okay? Learn one of what these tools are, how they're working. Don't just watch a few YouTube videos like this one. Like, I mean, actually learn how what generative AI is, how it works, right? Like Amazon, I'll give you an example. Amazon has launched Amazon Bedrock, which is a completely managed service allowing you to deploy generative AI models within the cloud with full security and privacy. I'm going to be making a detailed video about this. You have literally a few days back, Google has released its own model, which is Gemini, right? And they are challenging AWS, challenging ChatGPT. So all of these things you cannot ignore if you're working in cloud security. Either you will need to know how to build these models, okay, or and how to secure them. And usually, if you have like some sort of a what do you call background with cloud security, you will be asked upon to help secure these models. So start learning them now. Generative AI is not just ChatGPT. Like I said, now you have new models like Bedrock. You have things like Gemini coming along, which are going to shake up the market big time. Okay, so generative AI, definitely learn it, how it works, how to secure, and how you can build a cloud platform using generative AI. Then you'll know how to secure them also. The second one is the rise of zero trust. This might seem strange because zero trust has already been there, but the zero trust, it's going to be becoming part of most cybersecurity strategies, especially if you're in the cloud. A lot of times people just think about zero trust, they think about like a product or something. It's based on the concept of never trust, always verify. It's been there for quite some time, but now I'm seeing that it is becoming a mandatory part of like most cybersecurity frameworks. And in the future, I'm sure you're going to see a lot of standards adopt this also. So start learning zero trust, what it is, how it works, and how to enforce it. And even Gartner is predicting that by like 2026, most companies, they might have like a fully mature, not most, like 10%, but large enterprises. And what will happen is this will flow down. You have that recent executive order by the White House, and they mentioned zero trust, but that zero trust has to be there. So the public sector is going to be adopting zero trust mandatorily because it will be enforced by the government, and then the private companies also will have to enforce it. So zero trust, learn it, what it is, how it works, and don't just learn the concepts, please. Learn how to actually practically implement zero trust, okay, within a cloud environment, because zero trust and the cloud are very, very closely linked. It's very difficult to work in the cloud and not know about zero trust because the way they complement each other, okay. So that was number two. Number three is serverless. Now, serverless computing module has been there for quite some time, but now I'm seeing it really come into play as more and more companies they want to move away from workloads like servers and databases. They want to move to as serverless as possible because of the efficiency it offers. Okay, in this model, if you're not aware, serverless is just writing code, and then you let the cloud provider worry about the scaling and the storage and the patching. No servers, no infrastructure. You only pay for the computing resources that you actually use. And this model is rising very, very fast, like serverless and no code, low code applications. I'll talk about low code and no code just shortly. But please learn serverless, what it is. You have so many things like ChatGPT, which can help you actually write serverless code, run how to write a small function within the cloud. Okay, because serverless is coming. You have things like AWS Lambda that can you can use it. You have things like Azure functions and everything. Choose a cloud provider. Just write a simple program like hello, like a hello world program. Then slowly build upon it. Okay. If you want me to make more videos on this, let me know. But nowadays, honestly speaking, you can just use ChatGPT. ChatGPT can actually write you so much code. You can actually use that and learn it, start refining it. But I'm telling you, serverless is going to become more and more popular. And if you're not familiar with it, start familiarizing yourself with it if you are in cloud security. Serverless is not just about securing it, right? You can actually write security code. You can write like what do you call auto responding functions and things which can auto remediate cloud security issues. So it can become like a security professional in the cloud sitting there 24/7. Okay, what is number four? Number four is low code or no code applications. Another thing which is going to become very, very popular. What are these things? Basically, it gives the ability for normal people to code, right? Non-technical people can just do a drag and drop interface and start developing their applications. So you don't need a trained software engineer, right? Many cloud providers are already deploying these tools to simplify the deployment of like cloud applications. Okay, and what is this going to happen? More and more non-technical people are going to learn how to deploy applications. You need to understand how to secure these tools, how to create awareness about good security practices. It's no longer just technical people who are going to be deploying applications within the cloud. Now you can just use what do you call these tools and start deploying applications. If you're familiar with Bubble, check that platform out. It is a very, very powerful platform. You can just use drag and drop to build your applications. And lastly is AI platforms on the cloud. I'm not talking about generative AI here. So more and more, as AI is becoming more and more powerful and companies are realizing it, all these big cloud providers, they're releasing more and more AI services within the cloud, right? If you're familiar with Azure, they have so many services, right? They're going to play a critical role within 2024, like OpenAI, AI search, content safety, images, text. Okay, you have things like within Google Cloud, data scientists are going to be using this more and more. You cannot avoid it now. If you have been avoiding it, now is the chance. Choose a cloud provider, whatever you're familiar with, and start learning how those AI services work, because you're going to be asked to review those sort of things and like neutralize those threats which come there. These are the AWS ones. You can choose any cloud provider. A lot of those AI services, they make them available free of cost. But please, if you don't know how AI works, first learn it and then choose a cloud platform and start building your knowledge on top of that. Okay, so how to get ready? These are just a few of the things I told. These were my top five trends for 2024. Well, the first thing you can do is like learn AI security. Please learn AI and AI security. I've made many videos on my channel. You can take a look. Okay, learn prompt engineering, because you need to understand how to talk to generative AI. Generative AI is not just prompting and then getting responses back. You need to understand how they work, right? Start to learn serverless. Write a few small functions like a hello world function and build on top of that. You can use chat gpti to generate code and try to make it explain it to you also. Understand how low code and no code platforms are there. Like I said, Bubble is there. You can use that. But understand what low code is, no code is, and how to secure it. If your company is already using it, learn what type of platform it is and how the security issues are there. And lastly, zero trust. Understand the concepts, what zero trust is. Zero trust is not a product you buy. It is not a certification you get. It is a concept. It is a mindset which you need to understand, and then slowly build your knowledge on top of that. So these were just a few of the tips, guys, I wanted to give you. I wish you a very best 2024. I hope you land that awesome job, whichever you are interested in. So Good luck, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.